Y'all are not gonna believe what all this is right here now. Oh my gracious. What is going on, y'all? This is Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. Look, I got a huge smile on my face today because it's a huge day here on our farm. Big day. I mean, just as big as day is that we got the barn finished, we got the house built. To me it is. And even though what's happening today isn't as massive as the barn or the house, it's still a huge day, a day that we've been waiting for quite some time, because this may solve an issue here that you guys know that we've been having, and that is our pond. We've been in a 2-year drought. Our pond's not getting any water in it really. And we've been coming up with all kind of ideas of how we can get water into the pond, because it's a runoff pond, which are really, really common here. And the way our land's shaped and all the research we did, all our runoff basically goes to this one spot, but we haven't had any runoff. We hadn't had any water pretty much for 2 years. I mean, we've had rain off and on, but not near the rain we normally get here. So we've had this little dilemma about the pond. We can be super patient, and it may take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years to finally get full and start holding water, or we can kind of pump water in from a source. And our original plan was to pump water in from a creek or a stream we got on our property, but we had a lot of issues there. Number one, no power. Number two, it was about 450 to 500 foot to get to the pond from that area. Number three, it was a pretty good little bit elevation. I'm thinking it was around 100 foot, give or take. So that has been our issue. Well, today, that all may change. Well, I say today, it's not gonna happen immediately, but the water well, not the ocean well. I know when we say well, a lot of people get confused and think we're talking about Free Willy. We're not. We're talking about the water well company is coming today. They sent Brooke a message and said, hey, we're gonna be there right before lunch to get started drilling your well. Oh my gracious, this is big. This is big. As big as the barn is big. And speaking of the barn, y'all, I have been hard at it. You can see that this side's pretty much done, and I even got, look here, I even got the barrels even labeled. Look at here. Look at that. I mean, this side is looking great. It's looking fabulous. So we're gonna come around on this side near the back. All this is cleaned up and ready to go. Of course, you guys saw the shop area. It's been organized and ready. But look over here. All this is done. I got the hatching area and the chicks over here. So that's the incubators, the brooder, everything's over there ready to go. So y'all, the barn is starting to take shape, and it looks great. I'm happy about the barn. Now this right here is our fans, which we're gonna get installed pretty soon. And then we're thinking about taking the camper out. Oh, one more thing about the well. Now, I've been talking about how it's gonna be feeding the pond, gonna fill the pond up. But y'all, it has evolved. It has evolved way bigger than just the pond now. So we went from it going to feed our pond. You know, I was like, you know what? If we have this well, why not use it for the garden as well? And then we're like, why not use it for the animals too? Let's use the well water for the animals. And then me and Brooke were like, well, let's don't stop there. Let's put the entire farm on this well. Our house, it'll be our drinking water, the animals, the gardens, the pond, everything will be on our well water, which means we won't have to depend on an outside source for water. We will be able to provide our own water. Now, we've talked about it, and we're still gonna stay on county water as a backup. but our water bill is going to be minimum because we won't be using the water. So we got several cutoff valves that we already have installed that we're going to cut off. So our well water will not go into the county water, and we're going to go ahead and cut the county water valve off as well. So we won't have to worry about any of that. Plus we have a backflow valve also hooked up right there by the county water where it comes in. But if something happened to the well water, if the well pump broke, if anything happened, we could cut our county water back on and then be back on county water. So just big day, big day today. And I'm just super excited about what's happening here today on the farm. And I say that joyfully because I know there's a chance that he doesn't hit water, right? That possibility's out there. But according to the company we've been talking to, this guy said it's no problem. Where we're located, he said there's no issues whatsoever. Generally around 250 foot, we're gonna hit water here. And he didn't care where it was on our property except for several things that he told us that we had to do. Of course, we can't be near our septic system. Had to be 150 foot from our septic system. So you can't go behind the house anywhere. So we marked that off. It can't go behind the house. It got to be 50 foot from the house. But if it can't go behind the house, that's not going to work. It can't go on Brooke's mom's side because we don't have power over there, or not easily accessible to power. So we checked that off the list. It can't go on the fruit orchard side or anything over there because it's not close to our water pipes, for one, our main water lines, and not power over there either. Plus, you would have to tear up some of the fruit orchard area, so we checked that off the list. So our water line, our main water line, if you guys remember when we built this house, me and Brooke did the main water to our house, and it hugs the pastures where Moody is, the honeymooners, the pigeon palace, the aviary. At the front of those pastures where the gates and fencing is, our main water line hugs right down through there. Also, we have power going down through there as well. So, you know, a light bulb went off and we're like, we got several spots we can actually put it along that area. We got power and our main water line's there. It's not near any septic tanks. It's not near any housing. So we found a spot that we thought would be perfect, and that's kind of over there, kind of in the corner where the boys' pasture is now and where the garden area is. And you'll see all that here once they get here. Unless they say, hey, this isn't a good spot, then we can regroup. I guess the main thing right now is fingers crossed they hit water. They hit water. Oh, and why I'm still trying to get the barn done, like I said, the only thing that's really left is sealing the milkroom floors, because as you guys know, we stain those floors with the iron and the Cog Hill Farm coffee. So I want to try to get the floors sealed today. While these guys are over here working on this well, I don't know how long it's going to take them. Don't have a clue whatsoever. He did seem to think that they would get it drilled today, come back the next day and install the pump. So don't think the pump's going to be installed today, but the actual well drilling should be done today. So while they're drilling that well, I want to I want to seal the concrete floors in the milkroom, get that out of the way. Well, hello, Sylvester. Hey, big buddy. But I may try to do that today. And y'all, the barn, besides the fans, but the barn, inside the barn, we pretty much done, which is awesome because we want to do some live streams in here. We got internet in here now, so I want to do some live streaming in here, and I'm excited, as you guys can tell. Sorry for my enthusiasm, but hey, I can't help it. Biscuit, guess what? We're gonna get a well dug today. Yeah, we're gonna get a well dug today, and Cog Hill Farm will be on their own water supply. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's right. Wow, y'all, look at that. Goodness gracious. So, probably by the end of the week, we're gonna have well water. Unreal. Boy, that's at least what we hope. But that is the location we picked. It just seemed like the perfect spot. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. It looked like that Moody and the boys was gonna help them dig there for a minute. Joe says y'all get any closer over here with that thing, he's gonna start courting that little track hoe y'all got. I do hope, and I'm sure this thing probably can dig through anything, but we do have this hard ground, so he's probably just gonna go through it like butter. But I was just curious. Y'all look over there, the sheriff is over there sheriffing. Y'all seen? Making sure everything's all right. Oh, I bet they've never seen a crew like we got over here. Emus watching, a 2,000-pound 6-foot steer watching, a goat that thinks everything's its mate watching. and it can't see this other side over here where Jesse and them are at. I see Moody's over there supervising again. Moody must know a thing or two about whales. Moody's about the size of a whale in the ocean, though, I can tell y'all that. Hey Mildred, how they coming along out there drilling that well? You paid any attention? They ain't hit oil, have they? Let me know if they hit oil now. We all going to the Bahamas if they hit oil. Ain't that right, Peach? Yeah, everybody. You, Jesse, the clan. Okay? All right, y'all, so while the guys are working on the well here on the farm, I'm gonna go ahead and seal that milk room floor. I gotta get my roller stick, and it's in our old barn. Hey, Pinky, what's going on, girl? Hello, Miss Pinky. Have you seen the paint roller stick? That's what I'm looking for. You know where it's at? Mama said it was down here. Figured you may know where it's at since you live here almost 24/7. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go look for it. All right, Miss Pink, I found it. Now I can get to work. Gotta seal that barn floor today. You have a blessed day, Pink. All right, the guys are still hard at it over there, drilling the well. Not quite for sure how long that's gonna take. I guess it depends on how deep they go and if they hit anything, but fingers crossed all that goes smooth. So while they're gonna work over there, I'm gonna seal this floor. I got it mopped, I got it swept, I got it mopped. So now we're fixing to seal it with the same sealer we've used in the stalls here and the same sealer we used in our house, which is a sealer that kind of etches into the concrete some kind of way. It's not just like a surface sealer, it goes down into the concrete. So we have it left over. It's working great everywhere we've put it, so might as well use the rest of it here in the milking parlor. All right, so just got through with the first coat. Gonna let it dry, then we'll get on the second coat. It looks great though. I mean, it really looks good. This turned out way better than I expected it. I guess it's safe to say y'all, we hit water. Or they hit water. Look at that. I don't know what's going on over there, but it is shooting up. Too bad it's not oil. I already told everybody we was going to the Bahamas if they hit oil.
Right?
I was taking all of them.
I think MaryCarl would object. He wants to go to Australia. You see they got help, don't you?
Yeah, I know it. That's crazy. All right, y'all, it's been a little bit. It looks like they hit water. I didn't know what it was gonna be like if they hit water, but it's shooting up like they hit oil. So they hit water. So I guess they're, I don't know what's going on or what the next step is, but definitely hit water, which is awesome, really awesome. I'm fixing to put the second coat on the milkroom floor. It's dry now, and be done with that. So look right there. Brown. You see they hit water out there, boy? All right. Done with second coat. I think that's all we're gonna do is just 2 coats and that's it. What's going on, three amigos? They hit water with the whale, man. Look like they're packing up. Yep, packing up. All right, so they just left. I wanna go see what they've done, but I can't cause they say it's time to eat. So let's get these guys fed. And then we're gonna see about the whale, Mildred, okay? Then we're gonna see about the whale. I'm going around this way. Yeah, I'm gonna trick you guys. I'm not fixing to try to get in that stall with you, girl. And I got a bucket your feed. I got her tricked, Bram. She don't know about all these doors I got. Here you go, Mildred. Look at him. Come on, Mildred. Come on. Come on in here, Mildred. Come on. Come on. Now, all right, got Mildred done. Let's go get Miss Jessie. Then we're gonna get the goats. All right, Miss Jessie. Hey, Bo. What's going on, Bo? Come on, Jess. Come on, Jess. Let's go, girl. Come on. Come on, Aunt Jessie. Let's go. Come on, Jessie. There you go, Jessie. Good girl. Good girl. All right. All right, goats. Y'all next. Y'all come on. I don't need y'all come in here, though. Y'all are next, goats. Y'all ready to eat too, aren't you? I'm glad y'all are fast, because I want to see what the whale looks like. All right, now we got to go ahead and unlock Mildred and Jessie. They don't stay locked up at night. All right, Miss Mildred and Miss Jessie. Got Oh, got you fixed up. Everybody's taken care of. So now let's go see what they did over here at this well. Nugget, you been watching them dig that well all day? How about you, Goldie? Now, they didn't get here until, oh gosh, I don't know what time it was, but it was before lunch. I will say that. It was before lunch. It is now 4 o'clock, and they were trying to beat the rain, and y'all fixing to see. Y'all look right there. It's not going to be long, and that rain's going to come on in. Man, we can get over there before the rain comes in and see what they did. All right, let's go see what they did. There it is, right there. There's our well. How about that? So probably what you guys are wanting to know is how far did they have to dig? 220 foot, which is about 30 foot than they estimated. Moody, I think you enjoyed that today. I think you stayed here just about all day, didn't you, buddy? Huh? Yeah. Did you enjoy that today? That was some fun today. He had a little front row seat right there. You sure did. Reckon how long it's gonna take us to fill that pond up, you reckon? I don't know either. I don't know either, big man. Hopefully faster than we think. But hey, look, regardless, either way, guess what? We got a water source now. That's right. I bet you're gonna enjoy this fresh well water, ain't you? I bet you are. I think all of us are. All right, let's go look at the floor. See how it looks after 2 coats. Cut the fan off, shut the window. Make sure it's dry. Oh, yeah, it's dry. Look at there. Woo-hoo. Man, don't it look good? It looks, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This floor turned out way better than I anticipated. I'm not gonna lie at all. I mean, it looks fabulous. Wow. It looks really good. Awesome. All right, get the window shut there. Man, that looks good. Well, Brooke's gonna freak out when she sees how good it looks.